Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Trevor, your metabolic health specialist for men over 40. Hope you're doing well. Today is another metabolic debrief. Super excited, guys, because I just finished an amazing accomplishment. I'm writing a book, and it's called Get Your Body Back, and I just finished the manuscript, the 1.0 manuscript. So I'm super excited, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something really important within that book, which is transformation. I think this is something that is so critically important because haven't you bought a book and you've read it and then nothing's happened, nothing's changed in your life, right? I know I've done it. I've bought lots of books. There's books on my shelf right now where I've read it and I'm like, oh, that was nice. That was nice information. And then I just put it back on the shelf and I forget about it, right? And so my book, what I'm looking for is actually helping people into transformation. I'm inviting people into transformation during the book, not at the end, not at the beginning, but actually through the entire book, we're inviting people into transformation. And so the book is more than information. So information is nice, and it's great to get information about your body, your health, your nutrition, etc. But that doesn't change your life, right? That doesn't change your body. Information is just one half of it, right? The other half is transformation, right? Because learning is great, but applying the learning is the next step. And that's where so many people get stuck. So many people get stuck in just learning and getting into that trap of learning. I need to learn more. I need to go, listen to more podcasts, watch more YouTube videos. I need to learn more. But that's only half of it, right? Learning doesn't actually go into transformation. Learning is great. Knowledge is perfect, to help you understand. But the next step is transformation. And I've got this flashlight here because I think this is a beautiful analogy, and I used it in the book because with a flashlight, if it's dark and you shine a flashlight, you only see the first little bit, right? You don't see the entire journey, right? You just see the next step, right? So then you take the next step and the next step and the next step, but you have faith in the process, right? You have faith that it turns out. You have faith that transformation is real and it's going to happen. Right? You don't guess, you don't speculate, you don't think, well, what if? You just take the next step, right? Just like shining a flashlight and starting on a journey, right? You're not like, oh my God, there's the mountain and look at all the things I've got to do. No, you just take the first step. That's how transformation really starts. It starts with trust and faith and allowing your body allowing yourself to understand that this is a journey. It's not something that gets completed in one day, right? Like for myself personally, I've been working on my body for 25 plus years, since 1998, and I feel great about my health and my body, but I know my journey isn't done. I know that I'm not finished, and there's never going to be a finish point, right? And that's what I hope happens to you guys, is that the transformation is great, and once you get in there, it's awesome, and you feel great, and you have more energy, and you lose body fat, and you feel amazing. But just realize that transformation never ends. Right? And that's the beautiful thing about transformation. It's a journey, but the journey has no endpoint, right? Like there's a lot of people that say, when are you going to be, when are you going to be done with, bodybuilding, or when are you going to be done with power walking or performance walking, right? I said, I'm never going to be done. I'm going to just transition, right? It transitions into something else, right? So like for you guys watching, I really want you to really understand that this is a journey. It's a process, right? Even for people that are in my program, right? In the metabolic operating system, it's a journey, right? Our journey is based around rings, right? There's ring 1, ring 2, ring 3 in our system, but that doesn't mean that the journey is finished. The transformation only begins, right? You only get so far, but you have to realize that the journey is never ending. And I think that's the beautiful thing about transformation, especially when it comes to your physical body, is that it never ends. It just keeps moving forward. You kind of move the goal stick forward, right? There's no like end goal. There's no goal. It's just the goal changes. It transforms, right? That's why transformation is, sometimes it can feel like a great process to go through. And sometimes it can be like, oh, okay, what's the next step, right? And I think for you guys watching, I think it's really important to realize that wherever you are in your journey, you just have to take the next step. You have to have the faith. You have to believe. You have to have hope. I think there's a really great saying out there, and I think it's from a movie, saying hope is one of the best things, right? Hope is the best thing because you are actually saying to yourself, I know this is going to work, right? You have that hope that you're going to finish or focus on the transformation, not just collecting information, right? Because just like my book, I hope that eventually when it gets out, you grab my book and you start reading it. But instead of just consuming that information, you create transformation, because that's where the real That's where the real journey becomes. It actually becomes a transformation, right? So guys, I just want to leave you with a few thoughts. One, first off, if you're just starting this journey, if you're watching me and you're like, okay, I want to transform my body, I want to change how this all works, just don't consume information. Don't go like on YouTube and watch like endless YouTube videos and go down a rabbit hole. Start to make the transformation a real experience for you. And that's what it should be. It should be an experience that you live through, right? It shouldn't just be information and then end. It should be information, transformation, and then continue the journey, right? There's a nice segue there. It's just isn't like completely done, right? We want information to understand what to do. We want to go into that transformation, and then we want to continue the journey, right? So as I leave you guys here today, I want you to realize that it's a journey. Transformation is a journey, and it shouldn't just be about information. Okay, so when you realize that, I want you to take the next step. Just like taking a flashlight and shining it down on the spot that you want to walk to, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the flashlight and you're going to move to the next step, then the next step, and then the next step. So what is the next step? The next step in your journey is our 15-day metabolic reset. This is a complimentary 15-day system that I've created that will help you actually transform your body. It'll start to get you into transformation. Now, it's not the complete program that we have. It's not the metabolic operating system, which is actually a huge program that I've built, helps you build metabolic stability and helps you lose weight without forcing fat loss. This is just the first step, right? Just like shining the flashlight, this is the first step of your journey. It's 15 days. It's one-on-one with me. You're going to be watching videos. You're going to be going into an experience. You're going to get one-on-one accountability and coaching throughout this 15 days so you can start to make that transformation, not just watch information. Right? So that's the next step. And it's really simple. All you need to do is register for your complimentary account. It's just underneath this video, just click a button. It's going to bring you into our landing page where you're going to just fill out a form, very simple form. And that's going to allow you to go through an onboarding section where you're going to watch a welcome video. You're going to get a metabolic signal assessment. So you can fill out an assessment. You're going to meet your metabolic guide, which is your coach throughout the entire process. And then you're going to book a reset strategy session with myself so that we can go through your signal assessment and get you started in the 15-day experience. So that's the onboarding, and then you have 15 days with me, your metabolic guide, and the transformation that's going to help you improve your body, improve your energy levels, improve your sleep, help you lose weight, all that good stuff. All right. So if you have any questions, just comment underneath the video. I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you in transformation or are you just consuming information? Because information is one thing, but transformation is a complete other thing. We want to get you into transformation, help you continue the journey, and the journey is lifelong. It doesn't end in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. It's a lifelong experience. Transforming your body, working on your body is really a lifelong thing. It doesn't end. There's no end point. There's a starting point, but there is no end point. It just continues. All right, guys. So looking forward to getting you into our 15-day metabolic reset. Let's continue to rebuild your metabolism today, and we'll see you on that next metabolic debrief. Bye for now.